Hi, how are you? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we started our journey in Northrend. And today, we're going to continue questing in the Howling Fjord. Let's go over here and have a chat with Apothecary Lysander.
I'm listening.
New Agamond. I'm afraid our equipment isn't exactly the best here at Vengeance Landing. After all, it's a military-controlled outpost. I will need you to take a sample of this strain to Chief Plaguebringer Harris in New Agamond. Follow the road beyond Balehelm, south and then west. They have better equipment there. He will know what to do. You must hurry, Flight Carrier. Our enemies are stronger and more numerous than us. We need to develop a viable weapon against them.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Alright, so looks like we're going to be going to a new settlement, which is just north of us. Or maybe it's down here. Yeah, it's down here. Alright, so what do we got to do here? We need to listen to Lyanna's report. I wonder where Lyanna is. Or Liana. Okay, well here's Deathstalker Raziel.
That better be good.
The ground is frozen. We're sitting ducks here. These meat wagons aren't going anywhere. High Executive Anselm wants a report on the situation. What does it look like? The ground is frozen like a rock. The wheels on these meat wagons were built to go over mud at best. We're going to need an abomination and some chains to salvage them.
Dark Lady, what happened?
Let's go all crossbows. So I wonder where she is. Is she a part of this group?
What now?
It looks like she might. That might be her.
What brings you here?
There she is.
Hello.
Oh, she's a Forsaken Blood Elf. By the will of Sylvanas, our enemies will fall. High Executor Anselm requests your report. It is those two cannons along the wall that are slowing us down. Without their protection, our forces would be able to rush their fortification without taking any losses. It's either take out those cannons or wait until they run out of ammunition. Anselm's choice, I suppose. Okay, so it looks like we know what we need to do. Finish the battle.
What now?
Cannons are holding us back. I'll slow them cannons. We have the Windrunner, the Queen's Reprisal, and the Oblivion stationed just east of the Derelict Strand. Send orders to the fleet commander, Captain Harker, and they're to destroy the Alliance cannons. Speak to our bat-hander, Camille, and ask for passage to the fleet's location. Be quick, Flight Carrier. Every minute we spend fighting the Alliance is a minute we could have spent fighting Arthas.
Beware the living.
I always wondered why they fight each other when they have the
What now?
exact same goal.
Our enemies abound.
So we need to get our buffs up here. There we go.
What would you ask?
And maybe we'll be able to finish off this Vengeance Landing, like all the quests here today. I think that's going to be the goal. Captain Harker.
I haven't got all day.
These Lion's Pond suckers sure are gutsy, boarding fully manned Forsaken destroyers. Now that's suicidal behavior if I ever heard of it. Windrunner Fleet. I hope you're ready to fight, Flight Carrier. The Queen's fleet needs you. This should have been a walk in the park. Their forces are hungry, injured, and ill-equipped, yet somehow we walked right into their trap. They approached these reefs from the south to gain cover and were immediately boarded by the Alliance dogs. Sorry to say, if you want our cannons to fire at anything, you're going to have to help us take our ships back.
Watch your back.
Alright, so it looks like we're going to have a fight here with these Marines. Let's hit him with a big starfire. Oh, we're missing. Okay. Like, since he can't attack us, we weren't able to finish him off. One thing I noticed about Boomkin last episode, we're not really losing much mana. Seems like our MP5 is pretty damn high. Which is nice. Like, we are kind of losing some mana here. But it goes up pretty damn quick. So maybe having MP5 gear, and what I mean by MP5 is, you know, mana per 5 seconds. Maybe that would help, you know, with leveling. Makes it a lot faster. You don't have to, like, sit around and drink all the time. We also have an awesome ability called Innervate, which we could use while we're low. Use it right now. There we go, Innervate it up. Gotta make sure we start attacking quick. It's another cool thing about Boomkin. Because one thing about playing caster classes, they always have to, like, end up, you know, sitting down to drink. Now, I know warlocks don't really struggle from that, but they have to life tap to get mana back, so they lose health. Which kind of sucks. Like, druids, you know, have heals. So I think it's just, I don't know, I just think druids just have better mana, just better ways of dealing with, like, you know, not having a lot of mana or being low on mana. I think Innervate's probably better than life tap. That's just me. I guess you can say, yeah, if mages have evocation. Not too sure what priests have. They all kind of have answers for it. I guess you could say I'm a little hyped up to play Boomkin. That's why. Just looking for more reasons why they're great. We also got this other ability called Force of Nature. Summons 3 treads for us. Where's another one of these? There's one. So we'll get the 3 treads to beat this guy up. Go get him. See how much damage they do. Yeah, punch him. Alright, so there we go. How about that?
What now?
Nice work paring those mongrels down to size. Paring those mongrels down to size. My men will be able to clean up the rest. Alright, so I'll take the shield. I think the shield will probably be worth the most. Guide our sights. We should be able to kill our way back to our guns. Unfortunately, visibility is less than desirable, so you will have to mark our targets from the ground. Take these smoke flares with you and use them to mark the locations of the cannons along the northern wall in the derelict strand, west of here, where the Alliance are holding out. Let Lyanna know as soon as the way is clear for the ground troops. We can take care of ourselves over here.
Embrace the shadow.
Okay, so we got a smoke flare. Looks like we gotta bomb some stuff. Gonna mark an Alliance cannon. I know I could just use Questy, which makes this a little bit easier. Maybe we can mark it just by... Is this working? Okay. Okay, there we go. We marked it. If I can, like, Typhoon them off. Hilarious. I Typhooned all of them? I actually Typhooned them all there? They can't hit me from here. I don't think they can. Okay, so there's another cannon over here. So we got a couple things chasing us. Question is, should I use Starfall? See how this goes. Okay, this isn't looking too good. Fighting everybody here. Good thing is we're hotted up. Another good thing is we almost got them all down. Another thing that's good is these thorns are putting in work. They food them away. Starfire. Just pump her ass into her. That's crazy how you can deal with that many mobs. Like, my rogue couldn't handle that. I don't think he could. I don't know, maybe. Can we just land on here? Okay. Typhoon him off. That marked? Okay, good. Guess we'll fight this guy. Oh. It's a big hit. I got Scroll of Spirit. Let's make sure we use that. More mana regen.
I am listening.
Stranded Alliance sailors know they're going to die, yet they fight us tooth and nail. Impressive and pathetic at the same time. Excellent. I will signal our ground troops to make their move. Landing the killing blow. Oh, we got a bunch of... It's like they're charging in here. Their defenses are down. Attack! You've proven yourself in the field of battle, Flight Carrier. You might very well have changed the tides in our favor. I have an important assignment for you now. I'm not sure how much longer the weakness we've exposed is going to last, so we must use the element of surprise to our advantage. I want you to use the confusion created by our attack and go behind enemy lines to assassinate their leaders. In order of rank, they are Captain Ulster, Lieutenant Celine, and Sergeant Lorik. Good luck, Druid. Alright, let's go. Look at this. Look at this Drain Eye. He's like fight. That looks awesome. He's fighting like a bunch of undead. This guy's like the toughest Drain Eye I've ever seen. Or these may be the weakest undead I've ever seen. I guess they make them weak on purpose. Okay. Oh, is this the guy a quest giver? I think he is. Hello. Do you have a quest for me? Oh, it gave me a buff. Nice guy. I didn't even know that was a player. Where is he? There he is. I'll give you a buff too, bud. There you go. Okay, so it looks like maybe we'll get that quest a little later on. There's Captain Ulster. Let's hit him with a Starfire. And a Typhoon. We hit this guy. Typhoon is so, like, has crazy range. We hit, like, this guy all the way back there. I gotta find some more here. It's nice to see people still leveling up. I guess a lot of people are leveling at the moment. Because of, you know, joyous journeys. Like I got rocked. Does so much damage if you get a crit. There's one more, and he's actually right there where... There she is. Is medic attacking us? No. Oh, wow, what a charge. Swap the Typhoon him out of this into our Trents. Let's see if our Trents can get aggro off of her. Nice. So you can use your Trents to tank. So chat here with Apothecary Chains. Trail of Fire. Thanks for bailing me out of this mess, Flycare. I was not looking forward to what these Alliance scumbags had in store for me. Let's get out of here and see if we can get back at them somehow. Is that a campfire over there?
Trust no one.
Alright. Looks like we gotta look at the campfire. And we're gonna... What? What does that do? Like, is that a campfire over there? Okay, I'll just have to fight her again. She's gonna charge me. Oh, maybe not. Escort up. We gotta escort him. Okay, let's go, man. Hurry up. They just sat there the whole time. Now, this guy's supposed to attack, but I think he's bugged. Yeah, see, he evades. Yes, let us leave. But not before we leave our Alliance host something to remember us by. They have limited supplies in this camp. It would be a real shame if something were to happen to them. Looks like he's going to set everything on fire. We'll just have to watch him do the job. Remember one time in Classic, I was hanging out in Kargath, and I seen a boomkin with a Hand of Ragnaros, which is a legendary weapon from Molten Core. It's like a pretty awesome two-hander. You see a lot of enhanced shamans using it in PvP, in Classic WoW, and it just looked awesome on a boomkin. I think mainly because, you know, it's just not supposed to... Boomkins just aren't supposed to have one of those. Usually you see it on, like, warriors and, yeah, enhanced shamans. Alright, let's heal up here. Do we have to heal him? I wonder if we can give him buffs. Yeah, we can. Nice. It's good to know. Alright. Probably have to fight this guy too. Oh, it hit him too from all the way over there. That's kind of messed up. Like the range on the Typhoon? I didn't know it was that far. That'll teach you to mess with an apothecary, you motherless Alliance dogs! Let's hightail out of here. Good old WoW escort quests. This one isn't too bad. Seems to hold his own. And it doesn't seem that we get, like, ambushed. So look at these guys. They're all fighting this marksman. Don't shoot. Apothecary coming through. I don't think they're going to listen to you, man. Alright, so it looks like we finished that quest. Looks like, wow, a bunch of skeletons here. What's the apothecary doing? What's she doing? Alright, so I guess that quest is over. I guess she's helping out the attack. No wonder they were like having trouble getting through this. Like their soldiers are the weakest soldiers I've ever seen.
What brings you here?
This marks undisputable victory for our forces, Anselm. We'll be most glad to hear about this. Alright, so let's see what we get here. Cool staff? Is this better? So we're getting 80 spell power. This isn't better. This is like for Feral Druid. 173 spell power. Wow. 27 stamina, 22 spirit. That's pretty good. Say that's arguably better than our combo. Thing about Tears of Heaven, it's nice, is the 8 mana per 5. But never mind. Crystal Spile Caribor, 259 spell power. It's not even close. We actually have like 300 spell power. That's... Alright, so yeah, looks like it's not an upgrade yet. Let's report to Anselm. Let's send word back to old Anselm then. Victory has come later than expected, but better late than never. Tell him it will take our forces a few hours at most to finish off the stragglers here. Glory to the Banshee Queen. Alright. So let's turn in these quests. Looks like we still have a quest to the north.
I am forsaken.
It was about time. The Alliance has been a thorn in our side for a long time now. There's no time to celebrate, however. Look to the west. It appears we have visitors. Score to settle. This elf prince thinks he can come to my town, assault my queen. Okay, I don't know why he did that little twist. The elf prince thinks he can come to my town to assault my queen, kill my men, and get away with it. He thinks we're going to stand by while the hordes of Utgard build up to launch an attack. Not in a million years. You're going to walk right into Utgard and kill him in front of any of these Vrykul gorillas that might be watching. I want Arthas to know that we've arrived and we're playing for keeps.
Goodbye.
So I guess he's talking about Prince Keliseth. Oh, there he is. What the heck's going on? What fool dares to enter Her Majesty's dominion unannounced? Ah, but it is you who intrudes on our master's territory. He could wipe you out in an instant for that transgression alone. Arthas does not have much love or patience for his escaped slaves, but he has learned of your victory over Stormwind's North Fleet and thinks you have potential to see reason and abandon Sylvanas' childish rebellion. Severe stomach pain. Arthas is prepared to offer you power beyond your imagination. That puny army you lead here would pale in comparison to the phalanxes at your command if you return to the Scourge's embrace. Easy, boy. Don't ruin the dummy now. Secular Anselm, is that all you've come to say? Send these skunk eggs back to hell. Fire at will. I totally wrecked them. This guy's pretty tough. Get him, fiend. So we're gonna fight him? Oh, that's... what? Well, it's too bad. Fight him eventually, I think.
That better be good.
Apothecary Haynes is alive. You burned the Alliance supplies to the ground. He must have gotten a real kick out of that. At any rate, the Apothecary Society is in your debt flight carrier. We thank you from the bottom of our black hearts. Alright, so I'm going to look for a two-hander here. What do you think would be worth the most? I guess the bow?
Our time will come.
Alright, so that's most of the quests. I guess we'll head up here. We'll turn this one in, sniff out the enemy. Oh, wow. Oh, it's cool. They kind of attack right away. You just go in. They're dropping bombs on them. Sniff out the enemy. The scary scroll is covered in stark painted images. You've a feeling this is sort of thing the kennel keeper had in mind when he asked you to look for clues. The dragon skin map. Upon closer inspection, the scroll appears to be a heavily illustrated map of the Fjord. The location of various villages are depicted in what seems to be tribal symbols. The location of Vengeance Landing is marked with a disproportionately large skull. This map will almost certainly be of military value to High Executor Anselm. Alright, so it looks like we've got more stuff to deliver. Anselm. It's got a lot of information now. I want to say it's nice having flying. Doesn't take us too long to get from point A to B. And that's usually what takes up the most time during leveling, is it's just travel time.
Speak quickly.
You something to show me, Druid? I don't know if we can look at the dragon skin map.
Beware the living.
No, you can't. It's too bad.
Hello.
High Executor looks at the map intently, occasionally looking up at landmarks found around the fjord. Here's the eastern coastline over here. The Dragonflare and Winterscorn villages are here and here. And this must be us over here, marked for death. The offensive begins. No one seems to know very much about the Vrykul. Our records show no signs of activity in their lands for centuries, yet here they are, just as we move against Arthas. The map you retrieved makes it clear that we'll have to defeat them if our forces are to get any further into Northrend. One of my best sergeants, an abomination known as Gorth, oversees the blockade beyond the lift. System in launching a preemptive strike on Balehelm. If a Vrykul attack occurs, it will be launched from there.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Alright, so it looks like we are done with Vengeance Landing, guys. And I think next episode we will be making our way up the lift. And we'll meet up with Sergeant Gorth. But that is the end of today's episode. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.